Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Since some of you showed interest in our list of job boards that we shared, we decided to make a tier list of online job portals and rank them according to the tiers you're seeing right now. At the same time, we'll also be name dropping some very niche and specific job boards throughout the video that most people haven't even heard of. And those will definitely get you one step ahead in your job hunt. Now, get ready to bookmark some pages because we're starting with Snagajob. This is a job portal that specializes in hourly paid work. As you can see, the user interface is super minimal and easy to navigate. And if you take a look at the jobs, it shows you which employers are verified, so you're less likely to run into sketchy listings. The easy apply option is also nice, because you don't have to re-enter all your info every single time. Now, one of the drawbacks is the limited number of job listings. Snagajob is strictly US based, and depending on where you are, the options might be pretty limited. Another issue is that the salary information is often vague. You'll see words like flexible, estimated pay, up to a certain dollar amount, or even no salary info at all. And that's frustrating, especially when you're trying to compare offers. If you're after full-time jobs, this probably isn't the platform for you. So for that reason, we're placing Snagajob in C tier. It's good for a specific type of job search. Now, next up we have Glassdoor, which is mostly known as a job review website, but it actually has a solid job listing section too. As you can see, the first thing that pops up when you search for a job is the job alert system. You can set alerts for specific roles, so when a new listing drops, you can jump on it fast. Once you find a job that you're interested in, you can easily scroll down and check some reviews from past employees to get insights on the company culture, work environment, and even potential career growth. Super useful if you're looking for a place where you can actually move up. Another great tool, salary and compensation comparisons. You can see how similar positions pay across different companies, which of course is a huge help when negotiating. Here's the thing though, not every company has the same level of reviews and details. Big name companies have tons of info, but smaller or younger ones, not so much. It's also important to take these reviews with a grain of salt, since Glassdoor doesn't always do a good job of verifying if people actually worked at the company they're reviewing. So some reviews are definitely biased and might even be fake. That said, Glassdoor is an amazing resource if you're looking for a long-term career at a company. However, if you're not looking at specific jobs or companies, the sheer amount of information will get overwhelming really quick. So for that, we're putting Glassdoor in B tier. Don't sleep on it. ZipRecruiter, Monster.com, CareerBuilder, these used to be big names in the job portal world, but over time they've either merged, changed focus, or turned into sites that are basically only useful for recruiters and HR people. Some shifted towards more localized markets, like ZipRecruiter still has legit listings in Ireland, for example, and Monster.com and CareerBuilder merged into Foundit, which focuses on jobs in India. Now, if the platform happens to focus on your local job market, you might find some less competitive options here. Fewer applicants means you might actually stand out more. But you'll also be missing out on opportunities at smaller businesses because of the fees they require to post jobs. Then there's also the issue of expired job listings and ghost jobs. A lot of users of these platforms complain about coming across jobs that have already been filled or were never even real to begin with, i.e. ghost jobs. And on the flip side, employers are also saying they're flooded with applications from people who don't meet the job requirements. So the whole thing's a mess for both sides. I mean, at the end of the day, any job you find here is probably already listed on the big three job sites, Indeed, LinkedIn, and Glassdoor. Add the risk of applying to scam or fake job posts on top of that, and these websites just aren't worth your time. So for that, ZipRecruiter, Monster.com, and CareerBuilder are all going straight into the D tier. Don't even waste your time with these ones. Idealist. This one's been around for a while, but not a lot of people are aware of it, and that's because it's all about nonprofit and mission-driven job opportunities. If you're looking to work in a nonprofit sector and get involved in meaningful projects, this is a solid place to check out. The site itself is simple and easy to use with search filters that are actually useful. Remote positions are available, and they don't just list paid positions either. You'll also find internships and opportunities for volunteering. They even have extra resources like the Nonprofit Salary Explorer and career advice articles, which can be very helpful if you're new to nonprofits. That being said, the number of listings is much smaller compared to other platforms, but that's just because of its focus. So depending on where you live, you might find very few options. Salary information is also vague, but again, that's kind of expected for nonprofit and volunteer work. One thing to keep in mind is that while most job listings link to the organization's website, you'll still need to do your own research before applying, since the information available isn't as detailed as on other platforms. Overall, Idealist is great for anyone looking to work in nonprofits or social impact organizations. But if you're looking for corporate or for-profit roles, this isn't the place for you. For that reason, we're putting Idealist in C tier, higher than Snagajob because it has a more specific niche. And speaking of niche job boards, there are tons of alternatives to Idealist on our mega list of job boards under the social impact and nonprofit sections. All right, let's finally talk about the most obvious entry on this list, Indeed. This is the biggest job search engine out there with a massive global reach. It pulls listings from all over, company career pages, other job boards online, you name it. The best part about it is that it's purely built for job hunting. No distractions, no unnecessary fluff, just a huge selection of job listings across almost every industry and location. The search filters don't suck, and you get salary details, company reviews, and hiring insights up front, so you don't really have to do much digging around. Even with all this, the website is still simple and easy to use. But because it has such a huge reach, competition is also super high, so expect a ton of applicants for most positions. Another issue is outdated or duplicate listings, which happens because Indeed scrapes the web for jobs. So it can sometimes pull the same listing multiple times or keep already filled ones up longer than they should. The pros and cons are pretty obvious. High number of jobs, high competition. Pretty straightforward. So for all of that, Indeed lands in the A tier. Don't sleep on it. Not like anyone is. We just think that there's an even better option. Which brings us to LinkedIn. LinkedIn, the professional networking platform everyone loves to hate and yet still uses. It's a no-brainer at this point. If you're serious about career growth, you pretty much have to be on here. And yes, if you didn't know already, it has a job listings section right here at the top. But what makes LinkedIn different is obviously all the social networking features. Instead of just applying to random listings, you can build connections, get referrals from people you actually know, and interact with recruiters directly. This obviously takes much more time and effort than just applying to a job listing, but it ultimately leads to a more organic job search process that'll just be better for your career in the long run. You can also follow companies you're interested in, which means you can see updates, employee testimonials, and job postings straight from the source. Now for the downsides. Some of the more advanced job search tools require a LinkedIn Premium subscription, which isn't cheap, especially if you're already on a tight budget. Also, not all job listings are current. Some might be outdated or left up even after the position is filled. And just like Indeed, competition is very high, especially since LinkedIn has a ton of longtime users with well-established profiles. And finally, get ready to wade through some serious cringe posting because this website is full of it. Sure, the platform is saturated, but if you keep your profile updated, post regularly, and engage with others, it's fairly simple to grow your network and stand out. So yeah, this one is an easy A tier. If you're not on it, get on it now. What are you waiting for? If you don't know where to start, you can check out our video about how to write a great profile summary on LinkedIn and build the rest of your profile on that. And on that note, have a great job hunt, and tell us about your takes on the job boards we just ranked down in the comments. See you in the next one.